What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel where we're doing music covers, original music, album reviews, song reviews, little social commentary here and there, whatever the day calls for. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to the channel. If you have content on here, I will subscribe to you as well. I'm all about supporting up-and-comers on here. Today we're going to be reviewing the new Stick to Your Guns track called Weapon. I feel I will be pretty objective in this review because pretty neutral with this band. I owned their second album, Comes From the Heart. And I listened to that a good handful of times. It didn't really have them as a top tier band for me, but there were some moments that got me pretty pumped up on that one. Their following album, The Hope Division, just kind of passed me by. Nothing against them. There's just like so many bands, and they just weren't one I like super closely followed, and I kind of missed that album. But then their following album, Diamond, I did hear all the singles from that one. We Still Believe, Against Them All. I like those. I still go back to Against Them All every now and then. Yeah, I think that, this is a band that knows what they're doing. I think a lot of their stuff is made for a live setting. They're not really the most original band on the planet. But I'm sure, I don't know if I've ever seen them live, but I feel like if I did see them live, I would not be disappointed, because a lot of their songs are geared towards that, and just like the positive mindset behind just some fast-paced, punky kind of hardcore punk, metalcore sometimes, hardcore kind of crossover. Kind of like the Ghost Inside, but more punk, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. But yeah, just kind of brief history. I'm not a huge fanboy, but I'm definitely not a hater either. And, Comes From the Heart. I like that album a lot. So everything after Diamond kind of passed me by too. But when this one was announced, I definitely wanted to see what they've been up to and see how they sound, see if they have added any new tricks to their arsenal or anything like that. I remember thinking with some of their old stuff that their production could be a bit more punchy. So let's talk about this song here, Weapon. As far as the production being more punchy, 100%. It is. The production is very, very good. Once it kicks in, I'm taken back to 2010 instantly with the vibes. Reminds me a little bit of the band Close Your Eyes. And one of their albums is going to be part of my Forgotten Album series very, very soon here. Because they're no longer around. But like the Woos reminded me of them. And just like a little minor thing I noticed, they do this Whoa bit a lot in the song. And whenever he's going up to the very top one, his voice doesn't quite make it to how high he's trying to go. I don't know, just something that I noticed, but it's fine, doesn't ruin the song or anything. The verses kind of have like a speed punky vibe. The chorus hook is definitely the best part of this song, and he's doing like a scream sing thing, and anybody who's watched a lot of my channel, I don't want to sound like a broken record here with bands doing the Architects thing, but I do think of Sam Carter a little bit with the scream singing in this hook, but not musically, because musically, newer Architects would be much less engaging musically. I feel musically Architects has been a little bit on the lazy side lately. But this chorus hook kind of reminds me if Architects were more of a punky band. By the time we get to the second verse, I'm kind of lukewarm to what they're doing for the verses, and to keep it fresh, they change it up in the second verse, in the second half of the second verse, and put some chug into it. And that definitely helps, and that part sounds really good. The production really boosts that forward. Yeah, I would actually say that that's the best and heaviest part of the song, because the final breakdown that they go into before they do the final chorus, it's just like kind of like a sludge of power chords, And for it being a final breakdown, it's really not very heavy. It didn't really get my head banging too much. Um, Found this song to be kind of average. Um, but I wouldn't really rate it a 5 out of 10, which would be considered technically average, run of the mill middle, because I feel like I would be kind of shitting on it, you know. And I've given lazier songs a higher rating than that, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Um, the vibes are good, the lyrics are good, and nothing groundbreaking here, but this once again proves that Stick to Your Guns are the kind of band that would most likely be captured best in a live setting as opposed to a studio setting. And there are still some tracks on Comes From the Heart and like Against Them All that I like more than this track here. But I'll probably go back to it a couple times. Maybe it'll grow on me, you know. But as of right now, I'm thinking a 7 out of 10. When the next single comes out, I'll listen to it. I do think they have shown a little bit of growth here, but in this kind of genre, you know, you're not really striving to reinvent the wheel. You're striving to get people pumped up, bring the positivity, the punkiness. You know, if they progress too much, they wouldn't be recognizable anymore, probably to the fans, and they'd probably not be happy about that. So, die-hard fans of this band will be happy, I'm sure. So, good job, Stick to Your Guns. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I'm going to listen to it some more. Maybe it'll grow on me some more, but yeah. I will be checking out the next thing they do. And yeah, that's really all I got to say about this one. Thanks for watching.